Right, we are here. Let's have a little look at who we've managed to find today. In before the bot, we got Bouncing, we got Sai, we got Zeitgeist, we got Blood for the Blood God, we got Patrick. Every one of those people beating the bot into the chat. That is dedication. Thank you very much. We've also got Chihuahua here. Good to see you good. Major Havoc. Major Havoc is in the Twitch chat. How are you, sir? Hey up me duck. Good evening, all you toy soldier loving weirdos. Alright, let me go put yesterday's toy soldiers onto the shelf. You can go there for now. A lot of them are stuck to the tissue, which is not ideal. We can use that today, that'd be good. Let's put this here. Oh, camera's not even on. Lordy, lordy. Rushing around like a blue-arsed fly. Where are we? Let's be having you. Dun, 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 dun. There he is, I'm here. I need to get some painting done. Not a lot of painting happened yesterday. Psychow is here as well. Awesome stuff. Patrick, you're not my dad. Big Daddy Patrick in the house. How do y'all think a dice tray should be? Making one out of some spare IKEA. So how big? Probably A5 to A4. I can show you mine. Mine's like A5 size. Where is it? Where's it gone? Why would that have moved? Oh, it's all the way down there. I just use an old jewellery box. Here are the dice. Here is the box. Oh, let's roll for deadly demise. Ah, it's alright, we're safe. The stream can continue. Simon! Sai, our favourite Imperial Fist in the chat, is building an orc biker. Well, that's not an Imperial Fist. Zeitgeist, painting an ATV. I thought they were doing away with the ATV. I've got an ATV. Nice little model. Can I be the anti-mod with a red name? The devil on the shoulder. I'd love an Olmaph dice tray. That's not a bad shout, actually. I wonder if I can achieve that. 8 by 10 inches. A5 is a good size. Yes, sir. Ooh, hexagonal. Old school. I like it. D&D dice tray. I like the look of it. Yeah, it's still currently legal, Zeitgeist. You can attach them to a bike unit as well. To your Outriders. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. If you achieve it, I'll buy it. Well, I'll hold you to that. That's a verbally binding. In fact, that's a written contract. Alright, put that on the right hand side. I have to have my drinks on the right-hand side and my paint water on the left-hand side. Otherwise, problems occur. Do not have any outriders yet. They've just done like multi-pose outriders, haven't they? Very, very recently. I had to chop mine up and green stuff them to make them multi-pose. AJ's building a game board with 25mm hex tiles. Well, that's going to keep you busy, AJ. Keep the process on the Discord. It'd be good to see. It'd be very nice to see a bit of that. Never the twain should meet. You are not a modeler if you don't drink your paint water once. Mez is here as well. Good to see you, Mez. Olmaph, kit bash your Baneblade. My Baneblade has been rehomed. I listed it on eBay. It sold in less than an hour and a half. And then I went back in the local game store and there was another one. But I decided not to rehome that one. I left it where it was. Stephen's here as well with a freshly painted batch of Ultramarines. How are you, Stephen? 75 tiles documented on my YouTube. Nice. Chuck your YouTube in the self-promotion section of the Discord, AJ. We can have a little look. Buy another Baneblade and kit bash that one. I don't think I could achieve nearly as much as what you've posted in the Discord today, Mez. A twin set of modified Baneblades, looking very cool, my friend. My man, flipping Baneblades, that's it. I've got to make that coin. I made 40 quid for doing absolutely nothing. Easy peasy, happy days. Right, today I got this delivered. Magic the Gathering. So I'm going to open some of these. Can we get Bilbo? Can we get Smaug? Always cut away from your body. Can we get Gandalf? Oh, it's got a little pull thing here. Pay attention, Olmaph, you turd. Right. Let's see what we get. Oh, that's a nice little box. Alive without breath, as cold as death. Never thirsty, ever drinking, all in mail, never clinking. Nice, I like that. Nice little bit of art. Managed to post a cover short for it. Nice. Yes, you can. I believe you can. I don't know. I don't think I've got the skills or the patience to convert a Baneblade. It's a big boy. They're big, beefy tank boys, right? Stephen, doing well. It's a good day. Good to hear, my friend. Traitor. Size called me a traitor, despite the fact he's building orcs as an Imperial Fist main. Potentially getting a third. Oh, lordy, lordy. How many points is a Baneblade? Right. What have we got in here? Oh, we've got a big dice. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Could use that for wounds on one of my big boys. Got a load of packs. Ooh, Misty Mountains Cold. Alright, we'll keep that sealed, shall we? Got a load of tokens in there. Looks pretty cool. How to cast spells. Nice. Right, let's take a couple of these, shall we? Couple of these, put the rest back for a rainy day. Hey, we got some rain last night. At midnight last night, I was stood outside dancing in the rain. So, we are looking for Smaug, we are looking for Bilbo, and we are looking for Gandalf. Any of those three and I'll be a happy boy. A dragon, a wizard, or a halfling? Most expensive's 510. Yeah, I had 505 in my head for some reason. Because that's the Lord of Skulls, right? 505. Right, let's see what we get, shall we? I don't know if there's any sort of card trick to these. I guess we'll figure it out. Here we go. First Magic the Gathering opening on this stream. So, we got a Patient Instructor. That's me. We got a Wargling. And a Dwarven Provisioner. We're stirring up some trouble with an Enchanted River's Grasp. Old Thrush. I mean, you don't want that. Got some Caniston. Thranduil. Ooh, great ugly looking Goblin. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Gloin the Mighty. The Sackville Bagginses. We got Dane's Company. You get a lot of cards in here, don't you? Very nice. Elven King's Harper. We got a Forest Land. And an Enduring Story. Dwarf Token. Nice! Nice pack that. I do like that. The artwork in there is really cool. Any Hobbit fans? Any Magic the Gathering fans? Listen, I ran out of Space Marines to build. Exactly, they are big. That makes them easier to mess about with. Okay. Blood for the Blood Gods sat here with no power. Bloody hell. They said tomorrow, didn't they? Are we still good for some power tomorrow? I have the power! Polluting the MTG world. Just as it should be. Chihuahua! I'm out. I'll be back. Well, I hope to see you soon, my friend. A big maybe for tomorrow. Okay. Right, come on. We need that. We need some full arts. Give me a full art, baby. Oin the Brave. Just an ordinary bear. But does it shit in the woods? That's the big question. Front porch sentries. Nori, Teller of Tales. Ironhill Stalwart. Thorin's Last Stand. Gathering Darkness. And a Lake Town Toy Maker. Old Fat Spider, a little bit harsh. Dancing from Dark to Dawn. The Eagles are coming. That's a nice hollow. And a hollow forest as well. Nothing basic about that land. And we got a Goblin Army token. With a Human Soldier token on the reverse. Nice. A couple of hollows from that pack. That's good. I'll take that. I'll take a couple of hollows. Yeah, nice. Nice. I like that. I enjoyed that. Oh, it takes me back. Opening packs of Magic the Gathering. Good lord. I think I first opened a pack of Magic the Gathering cards maybe 25, 26 years ago. Look at all these losers coming in and dissing the Hobbit MTG. Come on. Who doesn't like the Hobbit? You're allowed to like multiple things, you know. Doesn't just have to be classic MTG stuff. Could be worse, could be Spider-Man. They looked pretty good, yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Did the millennial not know the word dusk? Wow, who knew that Who knew that getting some cool Tolkien cards would be so divisive? AJ getting upset at the word dark. Bless you all. Bless you all. Right. Operation Fix the Bases continues. We've got some Chaos Space Marines who, much like yesterday, need their rims to be sorted. As back when I used to quite like the look of it being entirely covered, but now I just like giving it a good bit of colour on that rim. Star Trek is the next MTG release. Is it really? Could be interesting. Any Trekkies in the chat? Compared to Dragonlance, The Hobbit is tame and for kids. What are the trays they're set in? Oh, I just 3D printed these. I like to keep my models together. It's hassle moving them all separately. So I just print these movement trays off. Yeah, they're called movement trays, AJ. Ah, Trekkie. So AJ, the question is, you're upset that there is a Hobbit MTG. How do you feel about the incoming Trekkie MTG? Red and yellow, red and yellow, red and yellow, red and yellow. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's it. Use the Force, Potter, said Gandalf. Right, let's make a bit of a mess, shall we? Oh, this is an easy peeler. Easy peel, ready to eat Satsuma, this one. Look at that. Wiping away the sins of yesterday. So what's everybody else up to today then? What are you guys working on? Are you painting? Are you making? Or are you just conversating? Either way, let me know. Right, that's one rim. Ready for the paint. Ready for a lick of paint. Was that while Potter was fighting Darth Vader? That's it. There used to be a Trek CCG many years ago. Collected and played it back in high school. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We've opened some Star Wars trading cards on the channel before. You can find those in my YouTube shorts if you go and have a look. All the MTG that is not pure MTG is trash. Oh, lordy, lordy. AJ has spoken. We've opened quite a few different trading cards on the stream. A lot of which you can see in my YouTube shorts. We've done Star Wars. We've done Age of Sigmar. We've done 40k. We've done Pokemon. Yeah, done a lot of different things. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, now Hobbit MTG. Who let you out of the box? I'm here. 6 till 9 UK time. You know. How are you, Lazy Mini? Finally, someone let me out of me cage. Now time for me is nothing because I'm counting no age. Bum 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 bum. Dum, 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 dum. Reveal the rim. There we go. 3 done. I've not even had to pick my knife up yet. Wasn't that the Gorillas? Yes, sir. Have you seen how they made the riff for that song as well? That's quite a humorous little video. Not bad. I got hot dogs and trying to type one-handed on a keyboard behind me. Ooh. Talent. Talented guy. Lazy Mini eats hot dog sideways. Pass it on. Waiting for Army Painter to say they have an affiliate scheme so I can post links to the AP site and not Amazon affiliate scheme. Ah, okay. Army Painter. Do, 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 do. Yeah, you would have thought a company like Army Painter would have an affiliate scheme, right? I'm guessing some of the big painters have got some Army Painter links. I don't think Army Painter would want to be associated with my abominations. Especially with a stream like yesterday. Yeah, so I'm not being too delicate with these. I'm just peeling off the bits I don't want. We'll tidy up some of the basing once we've done the rims. Rim first, baby. Yeah, the first box that I bought getting back into the hobby 4 years ago, whenever it was this Combat Patrol. Bum diggity dum 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 diggity dum dum dum. I'm happy, feeling sad. I got sunshine in a bag. Useless, but not for long. I'm Olmaph, always doing things wrong. We got Hayden in the chat. How are you, Hayden? Please help a colourblind fella out with a hobby question. Do I dry brush my Wraithbone primed model with Corax white and then white scar? Or just do white scar? Yeah, I don't think there's a particular need for both whites, right? Because usually the way I'll do it is black, grey and white. So you want black for the base, grey for the middle and then white for the very top, right? Lucky Knife's a good person to ask. He's a painting extraordinaire. The gospel according to Lucky Knife. Back to rimming again, are we? Yes, sir. We're peeling off the old and in with the new. Preset on the Omnicord. Yeah, Patrick's seen it. Not got much time for hobby stuff this week. Oh dear, oh dear. Using on some single units. Currently painting a chaplain in Terminator armor. Nice. Lazy Mini eats hot dogs for the shape, not the taste. Pass it on. Still using my teeth though. Are you still sitting on yours in the jar? Ooh, feisty one you are. Yours ain't as bad as mine, just feels like all I use now is AP with a little AK creeping in. Yeah, the who makes the white that we were using the other day? That white's really good. I can't see it currently. Must have knocked it over somewhere. That titanium white there, that's really good. Boom, boom. Race bonus is as white as it should ever get. Not if it's a base coat. We've had this discussion before. Because if you're going to put colour over it, dum 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 dum. What's the model, Hayden? What are you working on? And how did you find the hobby with the... what kind of colour blindness is it? And what colour scheme are you using? Bum, 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 bum. A wash before the dry brush, that's not a bad shout. Not a bad shout, my friend. Is it some towel? Ah, Croup Farstalkers. Nice, nice, nice. Lazy Mini likes them long and round, wet and dripping. Jesus, wet. Hopefully some of you guys are eating something that isn't hot dogs that might create more of a normal conversation. Normal? What is normal? Don't you know I'm loco? This is quite sore on the old thumb, this is. Wiping off all this gritty texture. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Don't forget those thumbs up, all of you in the chat. I can see quite a number of you already have done so. Thank you very much. I'm not sure what flavour of colourblind, but I just have a hard time with shades and subtlety. Ah, okay. Blue and purple are the same thing for you. Ah, interesting, interesting. Whoa, chocolate orange stout. Nice. Yummy, yummy. Diddle doo doo doo. Bum bum bum. So these are my last Chaos minis. Oh, do you know what I did? Last night after the stream, I sat and wrote down all the different models that I own. I've not quite finished the orcs yet, but it took quite a while. Oh, and I wrote them all out and then realised I'd logged them all in War Organ under the 10th edition and not the 11th edition, so I had to do them all again. Did not enjoy. If you are using War Organ, make sure you head over to the 11th edition version. If you haven't already, don't be like me. Gonna smash 25 likes again today, easy peasy. Patrick, you have got faith, brother. I'm just thankful for what I can get. It's certainly not a given. Lucky Knife telling a colourblind person they're just not looking hard enough. What a turd. Right, we've got some exposed rims, so now I need to shake up some green and get painting. Scoop this on the floor, don't need that. You can list all your models. Sadly, I can only list most. Must try harder. Stop ramming your gob hole full of sausage and start listing. Yeah, look harder. Strings martyr. Ooh, bacon is better or greater than sausage. I would have to agree with you, Keelan. Jumping straight in the chat with the controversy. I like it, Keelan. How are you, my friend? That's what she said. That's what she said. Hey, I've just watched The Office spin-off. Have anybody seen it? It's called The Paper. Actually, pretty reasonable. Hayden, I could list all my models, but to be fair, I only have 1,000 points. Got to start somewhere. Bacon wrapped sausage. Ah, that's it. Bacon giving the sausage a nice tasty hug. Right, let me shake this up. We call it a hog hug. The bacon and the sausage. I can't believe I've put the paint shaker on the floor and it's still causing mischief with the camera. Crazy. Ah, shit, now I'm hungry. That's the secret. I always stay hungry, so I never gotta get hungry. Yeah, you can tell that first green I tried to use yesterday was too watery. It's still not dry. Oh, I've got no tissue. I've got no kitchen roll. Right. I'm going to use this today to put them on, because all of the Chaos Space Marines I did yesterday are now stuck to the kitchen roll that I put them on, which is not ideal. So today I'm using a hard surface. Time for some grub. What you having, Mez? What are you having? What did you have any thoughts on the Cardiff Wrexham game yesterday, Mez? No tissue. That's alright, we got some now. It's all good. Need you to paint some custodies. Keelan, if you send me some custodies, I will paint them, my friend. I don't currently own any custodies. I mean, that's how it worked. I said that to Dees and he sent me this, because I didn't previously have any Mechanicus. I said to Dees, if you want to see me paint Mechanicus, you're going to have to send me Mechanicus. And I got Belisarius. Cool. Right, let's get some green for the rims. Oh. Oh, I've done the same bloody thing I did yesterday. I shook up the wrong one. I shook up the really watery one. God damn it! What was that? 37 minutes it took for me to do an Olmaph. Nicely done. Right, now let's shake up the green we were aiming for. Emperor's Banana Boys. Patrick wants a rematch. Yeah, I got very tempted to buy the 30k custodies. I did have a little look, and then managed not to. Currently playing a game of what am I going to run out of first, money or shelf space? Probably both. Ba-dum. Have we missed the Olmaph trip up north? I was up north like 3 months ago. Probably be a while till I'm up there again. When were you in Portsmouth? Yeah, everywhere in the UK pretty much is north to you, right, Bouncing? Thought Manchester was in the cards. I was in Manchester in like May. Bum 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 bum. My next stop is Warhammer World. I'll be at Warhammer World twice in the next 2 months. If anyone wants to go, let me know. Although I did put a poll in the Discord and no one seemed interested, so that's fine. Really need to get my internal clock sorted. Yes, sir. Yeah, it was quite a nice day. Had some barbecued food, a couple of beers. Watched the... It was the weekend of the... I think it was the Champions League final that we watched whilst I was up there. Bum 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 bum. Olmaph, when you back in Wales? I have currently no plans to be in Wales. But it could always be arranged. It can always be arranged. Olmaph UK Tour. Doing well on the likes again. Thank you all. And if there's anybody that hasn't yet gotten involved in chat and would like to but doesn't quite know what to say, just tell me your star sign and your mother's maiden name and we'll get this party started. Are those World Eaters? No, these are Chaos Undivided. However, my Chaos colour scheme has always been black and red. Ever since as a wee boy. So it is. Look at that, Patrick having to ban himself again. Tell me a funny joke that includes all 16 digits of your credit card. Yeah, with the punchline being those really funny 3 numbers on the back. The caps make it funnier. Right, one more, and then the Chaos are all rimmed up. Judge Rimder. Ooh, Has in the Discord. Not seen Has posting there in a while. Chihuahua's gotta go. Appreciate you being here, Chihuahua. Hopefully see you again soon. If not today, then tomorrow. Psychow, there's something wrong with the cactus I grow, but I can't put the finger on exactly what. Psychow with another Psychow classic. You gotta love it. I've got one for Psychow in a similar vein. I had a friend who he used to live quite close to me, and he kept getting concussions. I mean, I say he lived quite close. He was only a stone's throw away. Come on. Wait, have you got to pay just to walk into Warhammer World? No, you do not. You have to pay to go around the museum, but to just go and chill in Warhammer World, play a game, buy some minis, or eat at the bar and restaurant. I've been in there once solely for the purpose of having a poo, so yeah. And to be fair, it's only £8 to go and look all the way around the museum, so fairly reasonable. Like a wet fart, I shall return at the most inconvenient time. Psychow, is your job writing jokes for Christmas crackers? On the back of a penguin bar? Please time mole flaps out for that joke. Was it a good poo? No, it was an urgent poo, and urgent poos are never good. Was it a sloppy poo? It was like lots of little bits of honeycomb. The old pebble dasher. A cheeky bit of pebble dashery. Sorry, Craig. Things have gone horribly downhill, haven't they? Eddie! I mean, I can only apologise for the topic of conversation, Eddie. However, how did you get those finishes on the bases? They look awesome. So, these are from a few years ago, and what we're doing today and yesterday is just tidying them up. However, I can show you how I do it. I can show you exactly how I do it. Give me one moment, Eddie. Let me try not to make too much of a mess doing this. Oh, that's broken. So Eddie, Ultramarines kind of guy. How did you get into the hobby, Eddie? Whoops. So, this is my base box. I put some PVA glue onto the base. I dip it in here. Hey presto, sexy base. Easy peasy, Olmaph patented basing technology. An old tin with some bits in it. Patrick has tried to time me out. Bloody hell. Cheeky bugger. Are those word bearers or red corsairs? Or these, my friend, are literally just your bog standard undivided chaos. However, this is the colour scheme I've used since 2001. The old red and black. God's favourite combo. Word corsairs. Red bearers, that's what we've got here. Yeah, and just for Eddie, we got this box out because that's how I base the minis, in a little box like this. I'm going to tidy up some of the bases we've done today and yesterday at some point in the not too distant future, so stick around for that, Eddie. And I look forward to hearing about how you got into the hobby, my friend. Eddie Bryan. Good to see you. Right. How do I get these over there? Put them in here, right? Should be okay. Should be okay. There's enough wiggle room. Tell you what, tolerance was pretty small when I printed these. The movement trays, not the minis. Oh, another dumb thing I did with these 4 years ago. Some of the guns I painted with Astro Granite Technical paint. So I've got some very textured guns on these guys. They were my first models getting back into the hobby 4 years ago. So I made a lot of blunders. They also have an illegal weapon layout. Awesome! He does what he wants. Right. So yesterday we did the Ultramarines. Today we have finished the Chaos. And now I'm going to do the Orcs next. I'm going to do some Orcs. We share the same colour scheme. Nah, yours is much neater than mine. You've got like specific shoulders and trim. You've got shoulder trim combo. Then the reverse on the other one. You've got like quadrants on the chest and stuff. Yours has had some thought and effort put into it. Mine is the brainchild of a simpleton. The guns are just extra corrupted. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Good thought. Nothing a bit of null oil can't fix. Look at all these people spamming the Discord. People have written so much. I missed Eddie's messages. Let me scroll up on the old iPad. Started recently, briefly started in lockdown. I quit as I had nobody else interested in Warhammer, and when I moved house I got rid of my stuff. What is it in that tin? I need to know. Looks so simple. Yeah, so you can just buy like basing. Let me find you a link and put it in the Discord. Have you joined the Discord? Let me have a look. Yeah, if you end up in the Discord, I'll send you a link to what's it called? Gaming Scenics, I think the company's called. There are a few different companies. So, have you got people to share the hobby with now, Eddie, since you've moved house? I can see your profile picture is a guitar as well. I have a few guitars over this shoulder here, and every single bit of music you can hear on this stream is entirely made by me. So I'm glad you're here, Eddie. My patterns are so complex I mix them up sometimes. Yeah, I can imagine. Very nice finish though, and I tell you what, you have got a lot of models. If anyone ever wants to see Slaif's model, go check out Slaif's channel. A mighty amount of Space Marines. Do you have a points count, Slaif? An estimated points count, perhaps? Danthos 93 in the Discord. What do we reckon? Do we reckon that Danthos and Eddie are the same person? 18 likes in under an hour. Appreciated, my guys. Thank you very much. Didn't know you did the music as well. Paying more attention to it now. You're clearly very talented. Slaif, you sexy man. Thank you very much. With your voice and my guitar, we could take over the world, Slaif. Yeah, if anyone ever wants to download any of these songs for free and use them on your shorts or anything like that on YouTube, royalty-free music prepared by Olmaph, just go to olmaph.com. They're all available for free download on there. Unless you use it on TV or radio, and then I'm charging you some money. But if you're using it on YouTube or Twitch or Kick or anything, feel free to use it as you see fit. It's tough to keep track of points. Yeah, edition changes and stuff. There's about 700 Space Marines. Whoo-wee! That is a lot, man. A lot of black and red. So, Eddie, what got you into the blueberries? The Ultramarines. And which Ultramarines did you get? Hopefully you can put some of them in the Discord. Be good to see, Eddie. Be good to see. Oh, he's supposed to remember what colours we use. My my Lord of Schools has got 2 completely different shades of red on it. The band would be Pinky and the Brain. Clearly Olmaph would be Pinky. That's it. What are we going to do today, Brain? Same thing we do every day. Try to take over the world. Use it as my OnlyFans backing music. We can chat about payment later. I'll take it. Yeah, this one's a little bit slow. This is probably your warm-up track, right? Not really particularly good for the pump, this one. Up the tempo. Chaos Forge Born Warband will burn the Imperium of Mankind. Yeah, we just did a load of Chaos, James. Now we're moving on to the orcs. Green skin time. We're going to tidy up some of those bases. As Operation Tidy the Bases has been quite fun. I quite enjoyed it. Quite enjoyed it. So, yesterday we did Ultramarines, then we started on the Chaos. Today we finished the Chaos and we're going to do some Orcs. Good for rimming. Right up for a right royal rimming. The rim of the base, that is. Get your minds out of the gutter. Let me just chuck a link to what I assume is Eddie in the Discord. The new guy. There it is, Eddie Danthos. Right, good. Let me find the Gaming Scenics link. Send you that over. And then later on, if I get through all the orcs, I'll show you exactly how it works. Bit of PVA glue on the base. Dip it in the box. Next thing you know, a nice looking base with very little effort. Little effort and skill that looks good is exactly my wheelhouse. Your order is confirmed. Yeah, I'll fire you the link over. Hopefully this doesn't give away any of my personal information. Here we are. So, Gaming Scenics, you just buy it from here. So £10 a pot. And looking at the price that it looks like, I bought these last year, so... Let me click on this, send it through to you on the Discord. Well, apparently it's currently out of stock. It's out of stock, but I'll send it you through. Knock yourself out, my dude. Right. They are unfinished. Unfinished is always welcome. Any state of affairs in the Discord. If you're working on a model, always nice to see a bit of work in progress. I chose Ultramarines because I wanted something that wasn't a headache to paint. Though I do like World Eaters. Yes, sir. I'm a big World Eaters guy. Auric War Cleanse. See, I've got Gloomspike Gits as my AOS green skins. But Auric War Cleanse, pretty nice, pretty nice. As usual, we have become unhinged. I'm trying to keep the hinge on slightly, especially we've got new people joining the chat as we're talking about pebble-dashed poos. We're trying to gloss over that and the rimming. We are... I was going to say we are normal, but I can't say that with a straight face, unfortunately. As per what I have listed on New Recruit of 10th edition, I have 18,500 points. Woo! I don't think I've even got 18,500 points if I add all my 40k together, and I've got 14 different armies. Wow, that's a lot, man. Rim the base, kissing on the face. I don't think I've ever kissed any of my Warhammer, but each to their own. Each to their own, I've created a monster. Hey, no worries, Eddie. So, Eddie, whereabouts on this blue and green rock floating through space do you reside, my friend? Where do you live, my friend? Where are you? Let's be having you. Right. We've got a load of orcs. I'll have to do these orcs in 2 lots as well, because I've got all my boys. I got the war boss and the copters. All need fixing. Oh, and the death dread as well. Bloody hell. Right, we'll do these for the first wave. Then we'll do a second wave. Started collecting in 2001. See, I started collecting in 2001 as well. However, I then stopped in like 2003 when I went to secondary school. And then got back into it in the last few years. Yeah, 18,000 points. So that's less than 1,000 points a year. That's not too bad when you look at it that way. Sai has got their resin printer working. So if anyone has any resin models, DM me. Yeah, I think Mez was looking for a resin print in the Discord yesterday. Yeah, this was the second box I bought when I got back into the hobby a few years ago. I think these aren't that bad, you know. I think they stand up reasonably well. Right, let's try and reveal these bases. These are stuck on a little bit better than the Chaos was. Catch you up soon enough. Lazy's got 13k. Okay. You guys could play a game of Top Trumps with your collections. How many librarians have you got? See you on the battlefield, sir. Factor in that the Thunderhawk is a nice even 800 on its own. Whoa, the big boy Thunderhawk. Now, is it a legitimate Thunderhawk? Or is the secret ingredient crime? Oscar thinks that I am only 24. I'll take it. I was not nearly this sensible when I was 24, I can tell you that much. I lived in a flat on my own. It was glorious. Bump it up to 3 or 4k with the guard. Dum 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 dum. You have the documentation for it and the paperwork reads, get wrecked. Nice. Plausible deniability, that's what you need with your models, right? I was looking at some of the cool corn models as well, the old Forge World corn stuff, but it's a bit upsetting that so much of it sits in the in Legends now. I looked at the big Tyrannid model, the Hurricane. Is it called? That thing's massive. 300 and odd quid there. Oh wow, you Googled me and it told you I was 24. Let me Google me. I don't think I've ever Googled myself. My business used to be on Google. Does it come up with that? My analytics business. Let me have a look. Let me Google Olmaph. Olmaph is an online content creator, streamer and musician. Ha ha! Look at that! From England, named Oliver. Whoa, look at this, I'm famous. He hosts a friendly hobby and gaming community focused on miniature model painting, collecting Warhammer and playing heavy metal music. What? How's it know this? That's outrageous. Look at that. Oh, it's got it from Olmaph.com and 2 other sources. That is awesome, man. It knows. It knows. Doesn't say my age, though. Maybe I need to ask it how old. How old is Olmaph? How old is Olmaph? The exact age and birth date of the online content creator known as Olmaph are not publicly disclosed. I'm 34! How old is Olmaph in 2026? Let me have a go. Oh, mate, that is mad. I googled it. Look what happened. How does it know now? How does it know? I'm equal parts impressed and freaked out at the same time. That is nuts. That is nuts. They're watching. Big Brother is watching. Your phone listen, that's it. Your phone is forever listening. Privacy doesn't exist. Bum, 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 bum. Wow, at least Google knows who I am. That's pretty cool. We've very nearly filled this red bar above my head as well. Thank you guys for that. Appreciate it. Bum 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 bum. Major Havoc dropping his latest mini in the Discord. That looks very nice. I like that, sir. Very clean. Bum. Ask it if you like toes. It's honestly so funny. Oh god. What are you guys doing? So in September you'll be 35. That is correct, Psychow. 10 years younger than me. Someone's got to be. Complexus is here as well. How are you getting on, Complexus? How are your missions going? Hello, fellow paint water consumers. Average dude, good to see you. All the way from Bonnie, Scotland. How are you, buddy? That's what the reply was. Olmaph likes wiggling his toes, according to his personal Olmaph About page. He also wrote a heavy metal song called Toes of the Void Machine. Doing good, how about you, old fam? Yeah, we've just been Googling me. Google knows way too much. I bet loads of people have gone off to Google themselves now as well. Hey, stop Googling yourself. Google doesn't know me as well as it knows you. Obviously, you've got the Snoop defences in. You've got the privacy settings. seemingly I have sold my soul somewhere along the line. You still a young man, sir. Still wiggling them blooming toes. Yeah, according to Google. Google knows all about me and my toe-wiggling ways. Hayden. Tried that once, not as relevant as you. The last time I googled my name, it came up as a rugby player, so... That's the benefits of having Olmaph as my name. Not many Olmaphs around. "10 years younger than Psychow as well, okay. Should we exchange recipes to relieve back pain?" Yeah, Hayden, I look forward to seeing some of these Tau in the Discord. Do you use Discord? Can't remember. Never really been a massive Kroot guy, but one can change. Complexus has got nailless toes. Wow. That's a sight not to behold. Nailless toes, well. What, all of them? How on earth did that happen? Bouncing's got bad hips. Oh dear. I suppose at least with hips you can replace them, whereas if your back's gone, that's a real problem, right? In fact, my dad's got a false hip. You do have Discord, but you haven't joined mine yet. What you waiting for? What you waiting for? Exclamation mark Discord, and you can get a link. When I started, I didn't like the Kroot either. Do you know what? I would like Kroot if they were separate to Tau, as weird as that sounds. I like Tau to be big boxy robots, not lizard things. Just the big toes. Ah, ingrowing toenail removal. I had that, but my toenails grew back. Catherine had that, and only half of hers grew back. She got a weird half nail situation. Kill Seal, it's been a while. How are you, Kill Seal? Good to see you. To see you nice. The old Orc Combat Patrol. Yeah, that's what this is. We're just tidying up the rims of the bases today, Gaminator. How are you getting on, good sir? How goes the leopard print marines? When you look at them as their own thing instead of the weird side of Tau, they are awesome. Yeah, I'd be up for it. If they get their own codex, I'll be all over it. Space lizards. Bom, 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 bom. Complexus, weird half nail on middle finger for 13 years. Involving a brick and my finger. Yeah, when my brother was little, our cousin dropped a paving slab on his hand, and all of the nails on his hand fell off. Dirty boy. Ah, the leopard print squigs are done, but the grot is getting a nice bit of painting. Yeah, I saw that. Saw the updates on that this morning, I think. Pretty good, pretty good. Always pleased that you are willing to share, my friend. Dum, 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 dum. Hey, look at this. We got Danthos. in the Discord posting their first mini. Thank you very much for sharing, sir. I appreciate that. Eddie Ryan in the YouTube, Danthos in the Discord, just to keep things confusing, keep me on my toes. First ever mini. Nicely done, sir. Nicely done. We got a lazy mini with some frogs and another captain. Nice. You got to save the frogs for tomorrow, my dude. Kill Seal, I've been getting better as I've been trying to recover and been busy at work. Good to hear that you are on the up and up, my friend. Good to hear. Who says you can't build a main Tau force and a Kroot force? Could be right. You could be right. Technically, orc are mushrooms. Yeah, they grow in the ground, right? The mycelium men. My sympathies for your brother's nail. I mean, they grew back, luckily. He was only young, so it was okay. That's the same cousin that pushed him over and cracked his head open. Don't see much of him anymore. Apparently, the Dakar rig can either lead or be attached to cans. Oh, really? That's interesting. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the Orc Codex. I think it's going to be a bit of a mad one this time around. When they die, they release spores. That's it, yeah. Dread Mob got a good rework, and every detachment except Warhorde is apparently going to be 1 DP. Surely not. That would be very cheap. Didn't they release the detachments on Warhammer Community the other day? Can't remember, man. Can't remember. Still far from finished. Needs shades, highlights, basing, eyes. Yeah, but you're off to a great start, mate. It's pretty clean so far. Pretty clean, pretty clean. Yeah, I like to do my shades first because I can be quite messy then. Nice and messy with the shading. Frogs are Thursday. Frogs are for Wednesday, my dude. Went out and stood in the rain. Felt really good countering the heat. Yeah, at midnight last night I was stood outside in the rain. It's the first time it's rained since my son was born. That is crazy, yeah. Banging cousin, yeah. Something like that. Bum, bum, bum. Why am I adding lyrics when you can play it? Yeah, there is a lyrical version of this. You've got it on your channel, right, Lazy? If you want to hear this song with some lyrics, go and have a look at Lazy Mini Painting. Because I love my guild raid team from Tacticus, I want to buy and build this team. For now I only have Ragnar the Black Mane. I'll buy the rest for soon, I hope. Okay. Are you big in the Tacticus game, Psychow? Dante and Khan in the same team. Can't imagine they'd work particularly well together. Blood Angels and World Eaters. They revealed the names, and today they revealed that Greentide is 1 DP now. Ah, I've not seen that. That's interesting. A sneaky peeky. When is the Orc Codex out? It's on pre-order this week, right? Feels like it's taken forever to get it out. Do you own any codexes? Codices? No. Currently I do not. But I figured I'm going to get all the 11th ones. Why not, right? Because at the start of 10th, I wasn't streaming. But now it's the start of 11th and I am. I figured maybe I'll get all the books. I used to have them in like 3rd edition. I had the Chaos one with the Baden on the front. Took that thing with me everywhere. We went on a family holiday to Spain and I took my Warhammer and my Codex with me. Average dude starting out at the gym. Gonna be a Katachan jungle fighter, baby! Nice one, average dude. Keep me updated on your progress. Hayden, have you got a Tacticus team? Anybody else? What are your guys' Tacticus teams looking like? How many of you have had a Tacticus advert watching this stream? Your son is born? Yes, have you not been around since he's been born? He came 5 weeks early. Which was 10 weeks ago. How old, and has he put together a model yet? No, however, he has decided he is an orc. As he likes to wah. And he's called Otto. O-T-T-O, baby. I'm only telling you things Google probably already knows. Psychow, played for over 3 years, level 61. Hey, we got a new subscriber. Ooh, Edward Bryan! Eddie Bryan has subbed to the channel, baby. Eddie Bryan, thank you for the sub, baby. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Another one joins us. Thank you. Play it when I'm doing orcs. Okay. Pre-order is on Saturday for the Orc Codex. I don't think I'll pre-order. Oh, maybe I will pre-order it because I want the bikes as well, and that will take me over the delivery threshold. Basically, it's going to be September by the time the Codex and the bikes turn up, right? Because if I pre-order it, it would come on the Monday, but the Monday's a bank holiday, which will take us into September. Ah, you've been farming some easy Necrons. Average dude was born 2 weeks late. You got comfy. You were nice and comfortable. Yeah, I think I was late. This is really starting to hurt my thumb now. Peeling all this off the bases. So we've got one boy left, then we've got a war boss and the Death Dread. Then we'll paint up some green rims. Hey, we filled the red bar, I think. Yeah, we filled the red bar above my head. Thank you guys very much. How many codexes do you guys have, and from which editions? Average dude has 0. Same as me at the minute. Same as me right now. Blood for the Blood God, not a Tacticus fan by the looks of it. Lazy Mini, you can only find my 8th edition Orcs and Space Marine Codex. Don't know where the others are. Yeah, but it'd be quite cool to look through some old codexes. Maybe I'll do that on the stream one day. Bouncing's got 10th Orcs and Tyranids and 9th Orcs and AOS Flesh Eater Courts. Okay, pretty cool. Right, we've exposed all the rims on these models. Now it's time to paint them. So I'm going to shake up some more green, put it in the palette, and get on with the rims. Hayden haven't picked up a codex. Don't want to buy the 10th edition Tower book just for the 11th to get revealed 6 months later. Yeah, I'm going to buy all the 11th ones as they come out. As you say, it's not really worth getting the 10th ones right now. Well, I mean, there'll still be a fun book to have, I guess. Nothing wrong with it. Right, I'm just going to nip for a wee, actually, and then I'll be back in a minute. I believe in Joe Hendry. Not going to bother this edition. Yeah, they look quite interesting. Yeah, I'll probably get the Orc one and then see how I feel. I'd quite like to have all of the ones from this edition, just because it's my first full edition of streaming. Hayden only plays the one army. Yeah, that saves on books. That's good. That is good. Right, let me shake up the green. Yeah, I need to find a solution to this because it's not even on the desk anymore and it still shakes the desk. It's actually on a tripod on the floor. Don't want to buy 6 new books for them to be wrong at date of sale. Yeah, that's a reasonable point. Although they'll only ever be fractionally wrong, and they've got a lot of lore and stuff in them now as well. So, yeah, not too bad. Right, let's get some green rims on the go. Halfway into the stream for today. Anybody that's new, sat watching in the background, feel free to get involved. Anybody that's old and has been here for a while, what would you like to talk about? Let me know. Let me grab my little block to put these on. Bum, bum, bum. Ding, 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 ding. Put them in the app and it's all fine. Yeah, I feel like they're missing quite a lot of stuff. I think the Warhammer app is not nearly as good as it could be, right? Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, don't forget War Organ. War Organ is a very good app for those of you that like list building. That's the one that I use. I used to use New Recruit, but then even New Recruit charges you money for certain things now as well. $16.55 points. What should I add into my Imperial Fist army to get me to 2,000 points? Depends what you've already got, Si, right? I mean, Dreadnoughts is never a bad idea, is it? They're pretty cool. Yeah, step 1. What do you think is cool? Step 2, buy that. Get a Redemptor Dread. Hey, we put some decals on my Dreadnought yesterday. That was good. For anybody that's ever wondered what the little sticker things that come with your models are, you can go back, watch yesterday's video, see how to do it. Nice and simple. Average dude thinking about getting some Exalted 8-bound. Ooh. Customize them with some green stuff. Sounds like a plan to me. Will you get a Slaughterbound to keep them company? I might even be painting some 8-bound tomorrow or maybe even today, depending on how quickly we get this done. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, it's nice when it gets to this bit of the stream where everyone gets a little bit quiet. And I could just imagine you all sat there making stuff, painting stuff, hanging out, having a good time. Appreciate you all being here, thank you. And if you fancy some chat, you know where I am. Right here, right now, right here, right now. Yep. $19.95. Nice list. Nice list. Bum, 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 bum. Lazy, are all of your Space Marines painted in the same chapter colours, or you got a bit of a variety on the go? Alright, you gits. The boss wants all the bases be done in green, because green is the best. Yes, sir. Green is always the best. Yeah, my Orcs, my Chaos, and my Space Marines all have green rims as things currently stand. Who knows, maybe in another year's time I'll be sat here putting hazard stripes on the base or something cool. That could be nice. Bum, 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 bum. All in my custom colours. Ah, okay, nice. Orcs are the meanest and strongest there is. Right, that's the first wave. I've got a second wave of orcs to do yet as well. Haha, what if we did our bases in purple so the Umis wouldn't see our base sizes? I don't know what this voice is I'm doing. I've been listening to the Sanguinius audiobook and I'm clearly using the main character out of that voice. I sound like one of the people from Tiragard's Sound in World of Warcraft. Right, let's put this to one side whilst those bases dry. And go and fetch a load more orcs, shall we? Oh, those are already done. Nice. I did those at some point. I am the man with the golden gas. This is what my Gaskell Thracker looks like. The shiniest disco dancing bad boy. I'll do the rim on him as well at some point today. Bum bum bum. Average has got his own chapter called The Pale Skulls. Nice. What's the lore behind your chapter, Average dude? Mine are the Stone Bears. Okay, nice. Interesting. Oh wow, look at Patrick's what are they called? Poxwalkers. Very vibrant, very sickly. Very evil, very nice. I like that. Nicely done, sir. Nicely done. Very evil, very nice. Oh, my thumb hurts so much from scraping all this. We must continue. Bum, bum, bada, bada, bum. The law for the Pale Skulls. They were a part of the cursed 21st founding. Their curse was they were very susceptible to chaos corruption, but were really good at fighting Xenos. Okay, sounds cool. Golden Turtle. What AOS army you rock? I have got Blades of Corn and Gloomspike Gits. How about you, Golden Turtle? What Age of Sigmar army are you rocking, my friend? 30 unique Poxwalkers. That is quite a feat, my friend. Nice job, I like it. Making a cuppa. Oh, I hope you're using your Olmaph branded mug. Available at olmaph.com. Stick the whole chapter in the Death Watch, problem solved. Yeah, Death Watch, pretty interesting, right? Only 200 survived, wow. Rare boys. Golden Turtle just got Sylvaneth. You know, how I pronounce things, not always the done way. Sylvaneth. The Gravelords! I got the Outcast Spikegrove. Nice! Is that your... yeah, that's your first ever box. What made you choose that box then, Golden Turtle? Welcome to the hobby. Thank you for being here. It's the Golden Turtle. Wood elves and walking trees. Yeah, got some pretty cool models. Quite a cool army for people that used to play a little bit of World of Warcraft, perhaps. If you want to be a tree, like a druid healer. I love nature and druid stuff. Yeah, there you go. Pretty much what I was saying, right? Very good for a druid. So to have an army of them fighting other things would be sick. Nice. Hey, Golden Turtle, I look forward to seeing some of your creations. If you want to jump in our Discord, take a look around, get inspired, get involved. and then share with us your druidic ways, you'd be more than welcome. So what made you interested in the hobby in the first place? What made you decide to swap human monies for plastic minis? Ah, crossing over from the realms of Dungeons and Dragons, nice. Where you have dice more akin to this. You only need 6 sides on your dice in this game. Nice and easy. Sounds like a nice kind of co-worker to have. I've got a couple of co-workers that play Warhammer as well. One of them sometimes watches this stream. What does the co-worker collect? Are you looking forward to maybe having a couple of games with them? Six sides, but always rolling ones. Oh. Haha, there we go. Second try, rolled a 1. Ah, Black Templars and Chaos. They're like the opposites of each other, right? Nice. The first ever minis I painted 25 years ago were Black Templar. Yeah, if you type !Discord in the chat, you can get a link. Come and join us, get involved. Whereabouts on the planet are you from, Golden Turtle? Let's see if we can add another flag to the collection. Fun fact, I played the Redemptionists from the first Necromunda game, and I called them the Emperor's Scythe. Many years ago, the leader was going to be part of their chapter, so the gang name was created. Nice. Lemon and limey goodness. Sugar free. Colorado. I don't think we have any Colorado viewers. We've got quite a lot of American viewers, but I don't think we have Colorado ticked off yet. Well, appreciate you being here, buddy. All the way from the US of A. Colorado. He sold me a 2K Gene Stealer cult army. I really was looking at getting to Xenos, but it was a heck of a deal to pass up, so I guess I got a cult to worship my Xenos when I get them, yes. Yeah, quite interesting in the GSC army, you can actually play the Imperial Guard tanks in a GSC army. So you can I think you can get like a Le Mans Russ tank in GSC, if I'm not mistaken. Just browsing how to play and your live popped up. Awesome. And not only that, but you clicked on it and started getting involved in the chat. So I very much appreciate that. We're here this time every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. 6 till 9 UK time. We have a bit of a chat, make some minis, paint some stuff, open some trading cards. And when we're not live, we've got a wonderful Discord to be part of as well. Xenos are where all the fun is had. We are allowed to be weird. Not just allowed, but encouraged to be. Chaos is where it's at. Skulls for the Skull Throne. I'm Spartacus. Yeah, there's the link for the Discord. Thank you, Blood God, for triggering the bot. Someone's just posted some... Ah, nice. Patrick posting his Olmaph branded mug from Olmaph.com. And a tea that's got far too much milk in it. Incoming tea snobbery. No, I'm Spartacus. Lazy Mini hopping over to the Twitch. Dun, 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 dun. Chaos is cool, but like at the end of the day, you're just edgy space marines. It's not a phase, Mom. I see you're doing orcs. I was thinking about them also. Really like the look of the beast snaggers. You can pick up some beast snaggers pretty cheap on eBay at the minute because they were included in the recent Aldari Kill Team box. So a lot of people buying the Aldari didn't want the beast snaggers. But yeah, I'm a big fan of green skins. I've got orcs in 40k, I've got Gloomspike Gits in AOS, I've got orc and goblin tribes in Old World, I've even got a black orc Blood Bowl team. So yeah, a lot of green skins on my shelves. And these guys I painted like 3 years ago. So today I'm tidying up the bases a little bit. Because I used to like this effect where you couldn't see where the base ended. But nowadays I like to paint the rims. Painting the rims is called rimming. So I'm just going to do a little bit of rimming today. We did a bit of that yesterday as well. Yesterday we did Ultramarines and a bit of Chaos. Today we did a bit of Chaos and some Orcs. Tau is where it at. We have morals. Yeah. Living life in search of the best cheese. Living for the greater Gouda. Can I still get some Olmaph cups? Yeah, Olmaph.com. Go for it, dude. Appreciate the support. Don't yuck my yum, meaty. Oh, there's a whole host of tea snobbery that goes on in the UK. Can't help myself. Without morals, there's nothing special about being evil. Oh, there is that, yeah. One man's yin is another man's yang. Average dude keeping to his corn berserkers. Yes, sir. If I did orcs, I would probably do them up like the Uruk-hai from Lord of the Rings. Ah, that'd be cool. Pretty cool. Do you reckon you could manage a white handprint on the face? I'd like to see that. I look forward to seeing your creations. Golden turtle. Another turtle has reached the water. 40k, where claiming to be a good guy legit makes you a bad guy. It's all fun and games for the town until they have to face world eaters in close combat. It's all fun and games for world eaters until I shoot them from across the entire board. Howdy, fellow plastic enthusiasts. We've got the Afro all the way from Poland. How are you, Afro? Good to see you again. Hayden. World eaters are cool, but too red. They've got an old white colour scheme from the Horus Heresy you might like. Although white is very hard to paint. American friends, Olmaph mugs are made and shipped out of the great state of Texas. Well, the one that you got was. I don't know if they all are. Cannot guarantee. But yeah, the one that Patrick's got certainly came all the way from Texas. Yeehaw. Everything's bigger in Texas. Olmaph, Beast what? Beast Snagger Boys. Look them up. I would show you some, but I do not own them. As many orc models as I have, that is not a unit that I actually have. Bouncing, work in progress in Discord. Let me take a look. Their two main schemes are white and red. Sounds a lot like Tau to me. Let me have a look in the Discord. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, Lazy Mini's posted his bear note. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I do like that. Bouncing swords. Ah, nice. What's that called? Something Mortrex? Something like that, is it? Bouncing. Your collection of plastic is growing by the day. I mean, this looks somewhat illegal, right? No stems, no sticks. Real sticky icky icky. Ooh wee. It's just basing materials. Relax, YouTube. Right, best scrape this off the desk before we get into trouble. Parasite of Mortrex, that's the one. That is the one. So have you been buying Tyranids, or have you had these for a while, Bouncing? In your never-ending pile of plastic. Afro took a few days off from Warhammer, now back to the Noblars. Lovely, lovely jubbly. Would you believe me if I also said Blood Angels are too red? Averse to red. Simon, to snag means to take something. So if they are snagging beasts, that means they are taking the beasts. They are basically hunters. But orcs have got to have cool names. I can't just call them hunter boys. Farsight is about as red as I'm willing to get. See, my Tau colour scheme is pink and yellow. How do you like that? EC are cool. Noise Marines are quite sick. Yeah, I've got some Noise Marines to build at some point. He's red, but you're a violently red. Okay. Parasite of tininess. Khan solos. Yeah, I've got a Khan. I've got the Betrayer sat behind me on a shelf. Must be a Spurs fan. That's it. Right, let's paint up some rims, shall we? I don't know if I've got enough paint in here. Let me quickly shake up some paint. Incoming shaky screen and loud noises. Just want to throw it out there, there's an official towel that wears pink, and they are stationed on a literal flat Earth. I mean, the Earth is flat, right? Flat Earth Society, baby! We got members all around the globe. And don't forget, stick those thumbs up if you haven't already. Appreciate the support on the YouTube. That's how we find more new people. We've got to feed that YouTube algorithm together. Feed the beast. Right, let's get painting. We're painting some green skins with this paint. Seems legit. Flat on the backs of 4 giant turtles. Yeah, that's it. Gotta go. Drive. Be back soon. Hayden, we'll be here for another hour, my friend. So if you're here, if you're back, good. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Safe drive, my dude. Thank you for being here. The Earth is flat, the atmosphere is round. It works as a magnifying glass, so the Earth looks around. Yeah, big brain thinking. Big brain thinking from Simon, I'd expect no less. Psycow, what have you been working on this evening, my friend? Need to bring the board back. Oh, bring back the board. Oh, I've just painted my t-shirt. Oh no, man down. I've now got green paint on this wonderful black t-shirt. It's turtles all the way down. Bum bum ba dum bum. Don't worry, Olo, all my shirts have paint on them as well. Yeah, I've done a bit of an Olmaph there, haven't I? But if you'd like to buy an Olmaph t-shirt, go to olmaph.com. Got paint on your t-shirt? Want one that hasn't? Olmaph.com. So Afro, what are you doing this evening? What are you working on, my friend? Are you making? Are you painting? Or are you just conversating? Psychow is working on a couple of glasses of wine. Ooh, trying moonshine with sour cherry. Hey, I didn't scrape the base off this one. Whoopsie. Oh, I do like cherry. Cherry is a good flavour. Quite like a cherry yogurt. Or a cherry yogurt. Oh my gosh. A cherry yogurt. Big fan. Me like the cherries. Tommy Watson, are you still there? Have you been eating any cherries? Might do your joint pain some good. That's the old wives' tale, right? The shirts do not come pre-painted, only with the Olmaph logo. Quite messy when painting. I mean, I'm quite messy. I usually generally manage to not get it on my t-shirt. Right, Zeitgeist, get yourself some cherries down you. Do you the world a good. Problem solved. Forget modern medicine. Maybe that's how they make naproxen, just out of a load of cherries. Olmaph is not a doctor, nor should this be considered medical advice. Afro's dropped him in the Discord. Let me have a look. Nice. One of these I put onto one of my upcoming YouTube shorts, the one on the left, with the catapult. One of your work in progress that you posted. So keep an eye out for that. Every Monday and Tuesday, there is a Olmaph community Discord short that goes live on the YouTube at midday in the UK. Take a little look, see if any of your minis have made it on today or yesterday. Some really cool stuff on there. Appreciate you all for sharing it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Cherries are so good. Yeah, get them down you, my friend. They'll help you with your joint pain. So the only thing that doesn't have paint on is Lazy Mini's suits. You'll be wearing a suit soon, right? And a new ring? How's the planning for that going, sir? Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Dum 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 da dum dum dum. Average dude. I love cherries. Cherry appreciation club right here. I love lamp. Less than 2 months. Ooh-wee. A nice spooky October wedding. Sounds good, man. Well, I hope it all goes swimmingly well. Will there be a honey-flavoured moon? No stag night planned. I've not got a stag night planned either. Don't think I'll bother. Guardian Easter, who watches the stream, his stag is planned at Warhammer World next month. So instead of a stag night, we're just going to go and play Warhammer. Nerd! Yeah, probably for the best. I don't think I could be bothered with a trip to Benidorm. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. There is a honey-flavoured moon in Mallorca. Nice. Nice part of the world. Sigh. I'm going to stop gluing my terrain because my glue is running out and my thumbs are throbbing. Yeah, take a bit of a rest. Appreciate what you've achieved. And the STD, you know. Not this time around. I'm a good boy. Bum, 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 bum. Do. I could get behind a gaming night for a stag party. Yeah, sounds good to me, man. Probably what I'll do. I'll probably have two. I'll have a round of golf and a game of Warhammer. That'll do me nicely. As long as there's some super good food involved. Bum 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 bum. Weirdly, the box that I bought came with an extra base plate. Free stuff. That's always good. I want to play the game so much. How come you're not playing the game then, average dude? What's going on? Bum 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 bum. Right, that'll do for now. That'll do. That'll do, donkey! That'll do. Can't find people to play Warhammer with, really? There's got to be some people up in Scotland that want to play with you, man. You've got to be. Not even a club at school or anything like that? Don't have a 2k point army. I mean, you can play with as many points as you want, right? You can play a game with a 1,000 point army, no problem. You can play a game with even less points if you play Combat Patrol. Yeah, Zeitgeist. Never played before, but me and Zeitgeist and I will be playing a game this weekend. Should be good. Should be good. I'm looking forward to it. So we put a green rim on all these orcs. Today has been a successful day, and we've still got 45 minutes to go. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Kick his ass! Gotta get Tabletop Simulator set up. Yeah, I've got it set up. So if you want to have a bit of a game at some point. I've never been bothered to use Tabletop Simulator. I tell you what, Slow Rule is a good one for Tabletop Simulator. If you message them at some point. So, Operation Re-Rim My Models has been a success. Re-Rim My Models. Let me check if there's anything else that needs doing, but I don't think there is. Bum, bum, Dum 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 dum. Got to test TTS, see if it loads everything now. I've added more random access memory. Sounds good to me. Yeah, so these guys have all got new rims. So do you know what I'm going to do? I've got an Outrider squad that still has blue bases. So put this down here for now. So I'm going to base the Outriders. I don't think I've even finished painting the Outriders yet. But seeing as I've got some green paint in the palette, let's base them, why not? One's just deadly demised all over the floor. And you can see I chopped these up to change the poses on them as well. So they don't all have the same pose. Which was fun. Bum bum bum. Right, let's paint some. Let's make some blue green, shall we, today? Yeah, thanks everybody for watching, especially if you are new. If you want to get involved, type a few words, press the enter button, like a few people have done today. I appreciate the new people. Eddie Bryan, if you're still watching, I'm going to show you how I base my minis. Firstly, we're going to paint them green. Secondly, we're going to add PVA glue. And if they are dry in time, we'll dunk them in the box. Probably need some more green paint now. Do you know what I could do? Is just put the green directly onto the base. Probably save some time, right? Save us some bloody time! Keep looking at NIDs, but I've just started AdMech and Chaos Armies. NIDs are at least pretty reasonable points to pound, especially if you go back and get the Leviathan set. See how that works, shall we? Oh, something's just snapped off. Might have got away with it. It's a little bit wibbly wobbly. It's still good. Bouncing's got 440k and 5 AOS. Wow. What are the AOS, Bouncing? In fact, tell me them all, Bouncing. Come on. Fill me in. I'm sure like 6 months ago when you started watching you had like 3 armies. Now you got 9. I've always had lots of plastic, really? So what have you got then? What have you got? Tally it up for me. Tally ho. Yeah, getting the Combat Patrol magazine probably topped those armies up quite nicely, right, Lazy Mini? Right. That's 2 appropriately greened bases. Nice. Old school, baby. Haha, Hayden. I have to wonder at what point you have to set aside a whole room in your house and say, this is my chamber of plastic. Can you not see behind me? Don't know how to illuminate this room. Did have a torch somewhere that would probably show you a little bit better. Yeah, essentially behind me is six shelf bookshelves full of Warhammer. We'll have to do it. Ah, there's the torch. I wonder if this will work. Not really. Not really doing anything. But yeah, there's a lot of plastic in this room. And guitars. So, bouncing. 40k Death Guard. Orcs. Nids Space Marines. AOS Flesh Eaters, Soul Blight, Skaven, Khorne, and Oryx. Nice. Ah, what's that? At 500 subs, you're giving away the Gene Stealer Cults and the Votan. Oh, the Votan got shipped to South Carolina. Oh, Carolina. Good to see you, average dude. Have a good sleep, my friend. What were in the issues that you missed out on? Weren't the last few issues Khorne? I saw you doing Khorne Berserkers. Maybe they weren't. I don't know. The last thing I need is another 8 armies. Good lord. Last things I missed were the Lord on Juggernaut, a unit of Berserkers, and Corn Cultists. Didn't miss too much then. I went to sub to get you closer, but when I went to your page, I was already subbed. Nice. If you include Arkan and Nagash, that's 6 AOS because they are Ossiarch, even though Nagash can go with Fleshies. Ah, okay. Good stuff, good stuff. Bum 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 bum. I picked up the Berserkers at third-party prices and topped off my Proxy 8-bound to make up for it and got an Anger on. So Angry Ron can be a Demon Prince. Okay, nice. Yeah, so on Operation Tidy Up my old minis, I guess finishing off these Outriders should be on the list, as is finishing off the 8-bound. So maybe tomorrow we'll do some corn and some blueberries. See what else I can conjure up for tomorrow. Bouncing sub into LMP as well. Nicely done. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Right. All of my Outriders now have green bases. Happy days. Happy days. Look at this, Lazy Mini farming subs. It wasn't enough for me to send you paint holders for free in the post. Now you have to take all my babies. Right. Done pretty nicely on the likes today. Thank you all for putting those thumbs up. We've got another 20 minutes, so hopefully these will dry enough for me to put some PVA glue on them and dip them in the base box. Pretty pleased with catching up on some stuff today and yesterday. Been good. Been good. Yeah, tomorrow I think I'll do some Outriders. Get some highlights on these guys, maybe a little bit of a wash. And then the 8-bound as well, get a bit of them. How much is left of the stream? 20 minutes, Si? 20 minutes to go, my friend. Hopefully I'll be here until Otto will take over. Yeah, that'll be cool, right? For his 21st birthday, I'll give him a stream. Looks like the local game store wants to start a crusade. Nice. Don't forget about that Norn, yeah. Not even base coated the Norn yet. But I'm very much looking forward to doing so. Very nice model. I've got a few other NIDs I'd quite like to buy soon. Maybe I'll get some for my birthday, that'll be nice. Hey, we got Ari in the YouTube for the first ever time. Good to see you, Ari. Played my first full 40k game on Tabletop Sim against a friend yesterday. Their Emperor's Children steamrolled my Citadel of Battle. Well, you can't win them all, but did you at least enjoy it, Ari? Did you learn a little bit? And are you planning on buying any plastic? Thank you for joining in with the stream, Ari. Good to see you. Probably would have done a bit better if most of one of my sister's squads hadn't been squished in the first round. Well, if you're learning or laughing, it's all good, right? Glad you enjoyed it. Plan to buy plastic when I can. Nice. So what do you think the first plastic will be that you add to your collection? Yeah, Patrick's got a sister's squad as well, which is nice. Got a sister's army, has Patrick. Probably a sister's squad. Ah, nice. What made you interested in the hobby, Ari? What made you start looking into Warhammer 40,000? Patrick heard sisters and woke up. Ah, you got the Infernus Marines free from the store as well. Nice! Boyfriend getting you interested in the plastic, I like it. Well, now you've found this stream, you've got a place for all things Warhammer. Every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday we are live. He's pretty into it. Ah, good stuff, man. Let's get him watching the stream as well. This can be our first ever stream couple. And there you go, Patrick posting a link to the Discord as well. Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, Ari, if you or your boyfriend want to join us in the Discord, you'd be more than welcome. Zeitgeist. Until Chloe is actively commenting on the stream, you may not take the mantle of first couple to watch the stream. So, Ari, whereabouts on the planet are you from? On this green and blue marble floating through space. Right, let me find some PVA glue. Let's slop it on. What's that? Oh, it's a Yorkie bar. Put it on some of this silver, shall we? She definitely won't. She a shy guy. In Texas. That is where some of my Olmaph merch is made, in Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. In fact, we've got a few people that watch this stream all the way from Texas. The big USA. Good to have you with us, Ari. I appreciate you being here. If Catherine commented, would that technically make you the first couple? Well, I guess so. That's cheating though, right? I think she has commented at some point back in the day. She certainly has watched. In fact, she watched a stream when she was in the hospital, giving birth to the boy. Whoops. Whoa, messy. Whoa. Oh. Oh. I've got white sticky everywhere. This is not ideal. Where's... I need a bit of tissue. Hang on. Don't come in, Mum. Right. Not the end of the world. He's just going to have a bit of a grassy foot. Bum bum ba-dum ba-da-la-la-la. Probably shaking her head thinking what the hell is going on. Yeah, that happens a lot in my life. You can't say anything on this channel without you dirty gutter minds getting involved. Right, so I don't know if Eddie Bryan's still there, but here we have a model. Here we have a load of stuff in a box. You shove the model in, you shake it all about, do the okey cokey. That's what it's all about. Whoa, the okey cokey. Whoa, the okey cokey. Whoa, the okey cokey. This model is now based. So this model that only 20 minutes ago was entirely blue around the base. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool way of doing things. Nice and easy. Nice and easy does it. I had to refrain, I don't want a timeout. Sai has put the models they have built in the Discord. Let me take a look. Good buddy. Oh, that's a lot of models. It's the starter set, right? Awesome work, dude. Awesome work. GG. Oh, why is that dripping off? Oh, I've made a mess. Why is it dripping? Oh, I knew it was too good to be true. Oh, bloody hell. Can't be trusted, can I? This is why I don't have nice things. Turn it into a sticky mess. This is why we wait for things to dry, boys. This is why we wait for things to dry. As he continues, not waiting for it to dry. Well, let's just dip it and see what happens. Let's give it a royal dipping. Bum, 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 bum. Olmaph, please don't give chat ammo. What are you on about? I'm just saying the words. You guys are converting it to filth. You animals. You're the freaking animals. Right, that's another one done. It's going to have to do. We have a saying, your vibe attracts your tribe. Words to live by, good sir. Bring back bevved up Patrick, that's what I say. Right, chuck it in. Shake it all about. Sean Connery said when the book fell on his head, I'll need to say, I have no one to blame but myself. Nice. Patrick needs timing out for that one. Beers are in the fridge, good stuff. Make sure in a month's time for my birthday stream you have got some suitable beverages. We shall have some birthday-related fun on the 16th of September. Keep your diaries free. Start working out what gift you're going to buy me. Teresa Mendez. Teresa Mendez, if I actually read it rather than giving you some assonance. How are you, Teresa? Welcome to the stream. What brings you here? Are you a collector of the plastic, perhaps? You've done the hard part. You've found us and put the initial message. Now let's have a good little chat, shall we? $16, I thought it was the 19. No, Wednesday the 16th, I think it is, which is a stream day, which should be a lot of fun. Bum, 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 bum. I am trying to join live stream to chat with streamer, but I keep seeing song types lives. Huh? Your birthday is on the 19th. No, it's the 16th. You got the 9 the wrong way round. Teresa's having a little issue with the stream, but hopefully you can give us a thumbs up and subscribe and get involved with some chat, Teresa. Teresa Green. Teresa, what's going on? What's going on, my friend? What's happening, Teresa? Is it a bot? It's not a very advanced bot, is it? It's not achieving much if it is. Right, one more. We've got one more to go, then we are done. Right in the last seconds of today's stream. We're getting gooey. Again, it's been a lot of fun today. Hope you guys have enjoyed your sen. Maybe we can get one last Psychow Christmas cracker joke to finish the stream. Whilst I finish the base on this last Outrider. How do you measure the quality of a dad joke? With a size, McGrath. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done. Bouncing is confused by Teresa. As am I, aren't we all? Same time tomorrow, yes, Si. 6 till 9 UK time. But as always, thank you all for being here. Thank you all for getting involved. Whether it's a simple thumbs up and get involved in the chat, or gifting a membership, being a member, subscribing, all these wonderful things that you guys do. It is very much appreciated. And I'll never stop appreciating it. It means ever such a lot to me. You guys are awesome. Without you, where would I be? Sat in a room talking to myself. So, thank you very much. I've actually achieved quite a lot today and yesterday, more so than I usually do, which is good. We've got these Outriders now. Look at these bad boys. Very nice. Happy with that. So, all that is left for me to say is thank you. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, 6 till 9 UK time. And if not, I'll see you in the Discord. If I don't see you through week, I'll see you through window. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everybody else, carbon-based life forms. I have been Olmaph, you have been delightful. Look after yourselves and each other. Ciao for now. Oh, I forgot to click the thing. Just sat here nodding along. Yeah, boy. He said bye, and then he forgot to press the button, so now he's zoomed in. He did an Olmaph. Of course he bloody did. Bloody useless, this streamer. I don't know why you lot bother with him.